昨日のようなこと。
Was there some sort of financial problem while I was gone?
何でもありません。自覚がないのでしたら結構です。
Don't worry
そ
about
れ
it.
より兄さん、随分と浅上女学院について詳しいようですが、興味でもおありでしたの？
Well, you see, my school is lame and threw out sailor uniforms, but yours kept them.
Yeah.
So I was hoping you might be able to hook me up with some nice girl from the fancy boarding school who wears sailor uniforms or saying.
I'm pretty sure Akiha is not about to do that.
男性にはあまり縁のない世界のはずですが。
うん、そりゃちょっとは知ってるよ。だって秋葉の通ってる学校なんだから。
は？
お前が中学生になった時、恵子さんに聞いたんだよ。浅上女学院に入学したって。だから少しは。
Figured it wouldn't hurt to learn a little more about the school my little sister was attending.
今はネットのおかげで調べるのも簡単だし、さすがに現地には行ってないけど。
そうでしたか。失礼しました。私はてっきり。
You thought. It's not that hard to guess why Akiha jumped to conclusions. The school is highly exclusive, and many of the students are said to be gorgeous, not to mention from well-to-do families.
She thought you were interested in the other students.
I've heard rumors that a family invite to its yearly festival, the only way in for non-students, is worth its weight in gold. At least, according to the pointless intel that Arihiko lambasted me with.
お待たせしました。
Aha, breakfast.
梅じそと卵のおかゆ登場です。
Kahaku cheerfully pushes the food cart into the
お
room.
しゃべりはここまでだな。時間もないし、ちゃちゃっと食っちまおう。
兄さん、その乱暴な言葉遣いはやめてください。
What? Such
The
coarse
way-
language as chow down?
Well, whatever he's saying in Japanese is probably a bit rougher.
ありゃ、すっかり元の調子に戻ったか。俺の心配をしてくれていた方がおとなしくてよかったのに。
God, if you keep that up, I'm gonna go pass out in a park again.
バカな発言も控えてください。戻るも戻らないも。私、兄さんの心配なんてしていませんので。
Oh, no, okay, sure.
I totally believe you.
Yeah, it's 100%. It's not like I was worried about you, baka.
Pretty much.
Akiha turns away from me with a huff. I give Gahaku a fond smile as I pull the bowl of porridge closer and take a spoonful.
So on our way to school.
Alright, new sub game for this game. We need to be on the lookout for any
いってらっしゃいま
time
せ。
Hisui does a maid thing that is not directly related to Shiki.
Well, I mean, I'd like to see her do more maid things even related to Shiki, because they're making...
I mean that too, but like, I want to see her have any responsibility that is not directly Shiki related.
Yeah.
Because Kaku does seem to do everything.
It does seem to be the case.
Hisui accompanies me to the main gate as usual.
Right, she accompanies him and carries his bag.
However, I notice her hesitant stare. I watch as she takes a short breath, like she's struggling to find the right words.
Don't get hit by a car on the way to school.
I ask if she'd like to come to school with me.
Right, yes.
Tiger Maid insists she go to school with you.
Imagine if imagine just Arihiko if we brought our maid to school with us.
Right?
He would flip.
四季様、昨日はどうなされたのですか？
I
don't know. You can ask, but I can't answer you because I don't know.
別に何もないよ。学校で気分が悪くなって早退して、ここに帰ってくる途中で。
I didn't feel great at school, so I went home, and on the way home, I saw this hot blonde girl, and then I was in bed.
Right, yes.
I had a dream I murdered her.
Well,
But you said I wasn't covered in blood,
so it
so
must have
that
been a
was
dream.
clearly a dream. On my way home.
Oh,
公園で休んでいただけだ。
did you now?
Oh, fascinating. I don't remember this happening, bud.
Yeah, right. You were at the station
確かに
because
秋
you
葉
know
の言う通
you
り
took the wrong
警
way
察だっ
home.
た。これからは気をつける。
責めているのではありません。今朝の
Uh-huh.
四季様はひどく無理をしているように見えたのです。どうかみちみちお気をつけください。
Try not to get hit by a car on your way to school.
Yeah, pretty much. Don't pass out on the road.
It must have been hard for her to confront me like this. She sees me off with a deep bow.
Hmm.
More and more school uniforms dot the streets as I get closer to school. 7:45 a.m.
Doing well.
Everyone's ambling along, probably because there's still plenty of time left till homeroom. My pace is just as leisurely as that of the other students.
Right, yeah, when you're not running late, you can just take your time and chill and walk slow.
Yeah, I don't have to worry about being late. In fact, I don't have a care in the world. I start my day like any other.
Hmm.
The school gates are just on the other side of this crossing. The light turns red, so I stop at the curb. I can see the school's perimeter wall across the street.
Okay.
Protected by the guardrails lining the sidewalk, a steady stream of students head for the gates. There's no one here but Soya High students at this time of day. Or at least there shouldn't be. And yet, through the rush of passing cars, I catch a glimpse of white. Oh, howdy doody there, Ark. You're looking quite in one piece. Much better than the last time we saw you. It's her. Ethereal, white, undeniable,
Odd word, but okay.
white,
Well, her clothes. and
as
everything.
opposed to Asian,
Well, yeah, she,
Japanese.
yeah.
I mean, she's European, right?
I don't. Maybe
I mean,
her last name
family name
implies
is certainly
that.
European, right?
Yeah,
So, like, I'm assuming she's not Nihongo.
probably not. No.
Golden hair shimmering like the sun, long, thin eyebrows framing crimson eyes. Though I've only ever seen her once before, I could never mistake her. I grab my knife,
Yeah. Did you bring it with you?
but this isn't possible. Yesterday, I cut her to pieces with my own hands. No, you cut her to pieces with a knife.
Oh, yes. Unless that was a dream.
No, that can't be. That was all just a terrible dream. Hisui, Akiha, and Kohaku told me. Nothing of the sort. That's simply what I wanted to believe. But it wasn't a dream. It wasn't a hallucination. It was all real. I killed her. I killed her. I killed her. I, without question, killed her. So how the fuck is she here?
Right.
But if I did, then why?
Is she in front of you right now?
Why is she here? Right here, right in front of my eyes.
Maybe she's looking for you.
The traffic light turns green. The students surrounding me start to cross the street. I'm the only one who hangs behind, standing motionless on my side of the road. She sits there, on the guardrail, casually swinging her legs back and forth. Almost seems like she's waiting for something.
Or
someone.
someone.
I have no way of telling how long she's been waiting, but her expression is relaxed and unassuming. Is she really waiting for someone? Her restless movements betray a nervous excitement. as if she were waiting on a lover. Hold on. She's waiting? Who is she waiting for? Isn't it obvious? Isn't it incredibly obvious? I'd do the same thing. Anyone would. If I were killed by someone. If I could, I'd go straight after the person who did it.
Yeah.
Got a terrible feeling in my guts. A chill crawls its way up my back like a centipede. Feels as though my spine wants to burst out through my mouth.
Oh.
The woman in white looks my way.
Huh.
Our eyes meet. We're thinking the same thing. Everything is exactly what I was afraid of. No. This is all just a coincidence. It has to be. There's no reason to feel like this. We've never met. No connection exists between the two of us. She's just a stranger that looks like her. She's got to be waiting for someone else. The only other explanation is that this moment I'm experiencing is a nightmare. If it weren't, then there'd be no way a dead person could be alive and walking around. Technically, she's not. She's sitting on a guardrail.
Well, yes.
Not after being dismembered like that. So why? Why is she looking at me with that wicked smile on her face?
She was a minute ago, now her expression changed. Oh, yeah, there it is.
That satisfied grin of someone who's just spotted their killer.
Or their prey.
As if to say, I've been waiting for you. The woman pushes herself off the guardrail and raises her hand in greeting. She lightly brushes her hair back as she turns to face me. It's just a bad dream. The traffic light blinks red. The woman waltzes through the oncoming traffic without even flinching once. She's less than 3 meters away now. I don't know whether this is a dream or reality.
Just gonna bolt, huh?
I shout at her, but it changes nothing. Got to escape. I have to get away from the woman in white. I run. I run with all my might. Without a shred of shame or concern for my reputation, I run, pushing and shoving my way through passerby as my feet strike the pavement. My breath grows ragged and my heart pounds and screams for me to stop. But I can't stop running. My face must look unrecognizable, etched with such exhaustion and pain. My vision gets distorted by the tears stinging my eyes. My throat burns, my lungs squeeze and twist to bring out my breath. I'm shaking uncontrollably. It feels like the tendons in my hands might tear from the convulsions. My feet hit the ground haphazardly, legs moving without the time to think where they land. Each step sends a numbing shock up my thighs. That's fine. Even if my legs tear themselves to shreds, that's fine. Just, if I stop running here, I might lose my mind. I look over my shoulder.
Why would you do that?
I can see the woman in white casually coming my way. All doubt vanishes from my mind. She's following me. The woman I killed is following me. The rest, that alone is plenty of a reason for me to lose my mind.
Yeah. Seeing her chase you has to freak you out right now, yeah.
Doesn't sound like she's chasing. It sounds like she's just kind of casually walking behind him.
Oh, she knows she'll catch him eventually.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she's not worried about speed.
My heart feels like it might explode, but I ignore it and keep running. Whenever I look around, she's still there, sauntering behind me as if she were taking a simple stroll, while I keep fleeing with all my might. I tilt my head to the skies. My arms feel heavy. All sensation has long abandoned my legs. I'm running faster than I ever have in my life, so why can't I shake her? Why can't I outrun her leisurely pace?
Yeah.
I'm completely out of breath. I don't even know how many kilometers I've run at full speed. And she's still behind me. Walking.
Yeah.
A with all the effort of someone out for a stroll, but she never fails to lag behind. Like the image of a ghost seared into my proverbial rearview mirror. There's nothing funny about the situation, but I can't help but laugh. A stream of laughter bursts out. I keep running. My body screams that it might collapse and die if I continue, but still I keep running. It's clear why I have to run. The second she catches me, she'll kill me. I don't have any basis for thinking that, but I know better than anyone that I'd be fooling myself if I tried to laugh it off. I don't need reasons or evidence.
Right.
It's just how the world works, to reap what I've sown. An eye for an eye, a life for a life. Since I killed her, she now has the right to kill me. It's as simple as that. It's a simple fact that my life will end the second I get caught. I fall, sprawling pathetically on the ground. I didn't even stumble or trip. My limbs just couldn't carry me a single step further.
Way to end up with somewhere with no bystanders.
I crawl along the ground to the wall. Protect me, wall.
Yes.
With my palms against the stone, I will myself to get back up on my feet, but it's no use. The second I lift myself up off the ground, my knees give out and I fall back down with a thud. I can no longer move my body, not even an inch. I throw my head backwards and wheeze for air. It hurts. I can't get enough oxygen at all. My brain is starving. I can't think. I can't make sense of what I'm doing. Why am I doing this? Why? How is the woman I killed still alive? I cut her down perfectly, thoroughly. I massacred her in the most extreme way possible.
Or close to it.
So how could she be waiting outside of my school? How could she just sit there and smile at me when I arrived?
Well, he's admitting it out loud now. Yeah.
That's right. I definitely killed her. I definitely killed her, and yet... I definitely killed her. And yet... Why?
あれ追いかけっこはもう終わり
The sound of footsteps coming closer. A subdued noise that echoes through the alley. The woman shrugs her shoulders as if disappointed and speaks to me as I lie slumped against the wall.
こんにちは。昨日は本当にお世話になったわ。
Yeah.
Yeah.
No problem.
Yeah, happy to help.
Yeah.
Would you like me to kill you again? I have a knife. She faces me with a carefree smile. I feel like I'm going crazy. I don't know what to make of her expression. Still wearing that smile, she brazenly enters the closed-off alleyway.
それとこれ、忘れ物。困るのよね。証拠になるようなものを落とされちゃう。
A black object lands in front of me with a light thud.
Oh.
Bag? I hadn't even noticed I'd lost it yet. No, hold on. What did she just say? Incriminating? Did she just say incriminating?
Who's saying that? Shiki?
No one, apparently. It's not voiced.
Yeah. Shit, I've got to get out of here.
I urge my legs to move, only to push my back harder into the concrete wall blocking my way.
追いかけっこは終わりなんでしょ
Oh, you seem pretty done.
だ
His
って
legs
こ
are
こ
shot.
袋小路だもん。おまけに人気もないから邪魔が入る心配もないし。
Yeah, you kind of isolated yourself pretty well.
The woman looks oddly cheerful. Dead end, with no one around.
Yeah, I have no idea why you ran over here.
I look around in a panic and then curse myself for my stupidity. Why the hell did I decide to flee here of all places? It's like I'm begging to be killed.
Yeah, a little bit.
長かったな。あれから18時間、ようやくあなたを捕まえた。
Wow, 18 whole hours, huh?
The woman takes another step toward me.
お前
何？
お前は確かに。
ええ、昨日あなたに殺された女よ。
Yep, you killed me. Good job.
Yeah.
I'm back. I'm feeling much better.
覚えていてくれて嬉しいわ。
Oh, good. I'm so happy you remembered that.
It's the response I least wanted to hear, regardless of whether this is real or not.
ふざけるな。死んだ人間が生きてるはずがないだろ。
Fuck you! People die when they're killed!
そうだけど、そう驚くことでもないんじゃない？
I'd say this is an appropriate level of surprise, frankly.
単に殺された後生き返っただけなの。
Oh, is that all? You just
Yeah.
you revived, just
I
casually.
mean, you killed me. I just got better. Like you
Casually
do.
just came back to life.
Yeah.
You had a save point, made a nice little circle with your sand and your candles, set up a save point.
Yeah.
You died and went back to your save. All right, Konoe. The woman says it as if it's nothing, coming ever closer. Space between us shrinks steadily.
生き返った。
I sit in a daze as I digest what she's told me. She came back to life? Does she mean she came back from the brink of death? What, she go to a doctor and undergo an operation to bring herself back?
From that?
バカにすんな。あんなに手足をバラバラにされて
Yeah.
生き返る人間がいるもんか。
Oh, yeah, well, I mean, that's fair.
うん。だって
Yep.
私、人間じゃないもの。
Yeah, it's really useful not being human sometimes.
Right.